did I go? Where did I get the Cotton Joe? What?
He always leaves me hanging.
I was leaving my hanging.
What
I was
kind of
like,
cause
I
is
love
that?
that song.
It is a
I have
fantastic
no idea what they
song,
say.
Sets the mood.
It's fun.
And hey, prepare to be hypnotized on Saddle Up today. Phoenix.
Oh, sorry, I was hypnotized for a moment there.
Personal space.
Hypnotize.
We have personal space issues.
Hypnotized. So there's so many attractions on the grounds, but if there's one attraction,
I've got my favorite.
This is the guy.
This is
we
the
have
guy.
him
This
here
is
on
the
Saddle Up.
man. Terry Stokes on stage, on the Coke stage throughout the 10 days of Stampede. A must-see show. I can tell you, we never miss it.
Great to have
Thanks
you.
for being here.
Well, thanks for being there.
Thanks, buddy.
But I've never seen you there. We need to get you on stage sometime.
I hear you, man. It ain't gonna happen, Terry. I've seen what you do. Someone who's unfamiliar with you, explain your shtick.
I'm not the star of my own show. I invite people out of the audience. I give them a chance to get on stage and do something that everyone's always dreamed of doing, which is being an entertainer. And I hypnotize them, and then for the next hour, you might see them being a rock star, or a country singer, or thinking that their tattoos are talking to them, or there's a voice. I kind of write the show as I go. I never know I don't plan a show. When I walk on stage, I decide when I see the people that I get up what I'm going to do.
Come on.
And it's always
totally
a
impromptu.
classic. It's always a classic. It's always entertaining because people are they're challenged by their own ideas, right?
Look at this
Do
guy.
I believe this? Don't I believe
Yes.
this? All right, let's check this out. Let's see how real, if you will, this guy is. How much of that do you get? Do they actually confront you with that?
Those are my favorite people.
Okay.
If I can get the guy on stage that says it can't happen to me, he's saying that because he really wants to know. If I can get him on stage, he will be the star of the show. I can send everybody else back. See, the thing is, everyone can be hypnotized, and you do it every day of your life. You do it. Have you ever been watching television, really involved in the program, and someone walks in the room and asks you a question? You answer the question, and then 10 minutes later you say, "Oh, did you say something to me?"
Right.
So, some people call that marriage, but if you think about it, part of your mind heard a question, analyzed it, thought up an answer, delivered the answer, and you didn't have a clear memory of doing it. You were hypnotized.
This show is fun. It's funny. It's all you, Terry. As much as you say that, I understand the crowd part, but man, you bring out the life in the crowd.
Well, that's because he's been doing it for what, almost
700 years.
700 years. My son was looking at my belt buckle from the 100-year anniversary of the Stampede. He said, "Dad, you've been doing this a long time, haven't you?" No, I didn't do all 100 years. I did about 38 of them, but yeah.
There was a guy that he saw that you said, "I want to do this." Who was that guy?
Jack Barry. Jack was one of the premier stage hypnotists of his time. I was in college, and on spring break in Atlanta, Georgia. Somebody said, "Let's go see a hypnotist." And I went to see Jack Barry, and I went back every night of spring break. I thought that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. The last night of spring break, I said, "I've got to try it." I went on stage, and at the end of the show, I was on top of the pool table with my pants around it was an adult show, with my pants around my ankles, singing, and it was a biker bar, basically. And I thought, this stuff is real.
Come on.
I went back to when I went back to the University of Georgia, I changed my major, and it became a life's passion. It's all I've ever wanted to do. It's all I've ever done.
Let's be real.
Okay, yes, let's be real. I believe, because I've seen the show so many times, that I mean, if they weren't hypnotized, they would have said so. Okay, I mean, if anyone's going to be able to hypnotize just about anybody, it's you. Are there people that, two parts, what do you say to the skeptics? And then second part, are there people that can't be hypnotized?
Everyone can be hypnotized unless they're in some way mentally deficient. The better your mind, the better subject you make, because your ability to focus, your ability to concentrate, and your imagination is stronger. That makes you a great subject for hypnosis. The other question was,
Skeptics.
what do I say to the skeptics?
Yeah.
When they come to the show, they say, "I don't believe it." I don't care. Did you have a good time?
You're the next contestant.
I'm not getting paid to convince you of anything. I'm getting paid to entertain an audience, and I try to do that.
Earlier, Terry gave me an envelope. Now, it's sitting right here. We haven't looked at it. There's nothing in here. Do you want to go to the envelope first, or do you want to bring Shiva over there first?
Here's what I want to do. People are always asking, what exactly is hypnosis? So let me explain. Hypnosis is nothing more than trying to influence you. I don't have to go through an induction. I'm going to try to influence you to do something without you even knowing that I'm doing it.
Oh, my.
A little earlier
family
today.
show.
Can I get you to come over here with me?
Shiva?
Okay.
Come with me. Come this way.
Oh my goodness.
Good luck.
All right.
Little earlier today.
Terry Stokes.
I have to say, it's a bit of an honor.
Using this very pair of scissors, I cut an article out of today's paper.
Okay.
Now, you haven't looked at the paper, you don't know. I'm going to give you the scissors. I want you to run them up and down the article. Whenever you're ready, your decision, I want you to stop and cut straight across. Now, the thing is, there are, I think, about 60 lines on here. Okay. They're all different. You don't know where I want you to cut. I do know where I want you to cut. I'm going to try to influence you with a movement that I'll make to do what I want you to do. Take the scissors.
Okay.
I'll hold the paper. Don't even worry about it. I'll hold the paper.
Now, Shiva, you haven't talked to Terry earlier about this and this little thing. So
actually, she asked, and I told her, I think it would be better if you have no idea what we're going to do. Here we go. I'll hold the paper. Do your thing. Up and down. Whenever you're ready, stop and cut.
So if it doesn't work for me, I'm mentally diminished.
Up and down.
Okay.
Blade on each side.
Not there, Shiva. Not there. Not there. Not there, Shiva.
Up and down. Whenever you're ready, stop and cut. Whenever. All the way across. All the way. Got it?
Brilliant.
Now, take the scissors. Well, here, take the paper.
Okay.
What do you do?
We'll get rid of these.
Yeah.
Now, look at the paper. Are all the lines different?
Are they different?
Are all the lines different? I mean, it's not the same line over and over.
No, yeah.
And you could have cut it at any place you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Read the top line out loud where you cut it. You could have cut it at any place you wanted. I had no influence.
Okay.
Read the top line out loud.
The overwhelming urge to get a short and sassy
Just the top line says, the overwhelming urge to get. Open the envelope.
Seriously.
Open it.
Okay, now again, Terry and I have not had this conversation. All he said was, Phoenix, put the envelope on the table. I did. Okay. So again, read that first line again to me, Shiva.
The overwhelming urge to get.
You want me to open this, Terry?
Yeah, please. Piece of paper in there.
There is a piece of paper in here.
Unfold
there it is. Oh, this is going to be crazy.
Oh, my God.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
The overwhelming urge to get. The overwhelming urge to get.
And if you were not already a believer, come on. I swear this is not something that we discussed.
There it is right there. And you even signed it too. Way to go, Terry.
This
Yeah.
guy's my hero. This guy's my hero.
Thank
you so much. You got to check him out at the Coke stage at Stampede.
Can I mention one thing very quickly? I am doing my adult show this year.
Yes.
We're going to be at the Deerfoot Casino. It's 2.5 hours. It's the adult version. If you're easily offended, stay home. It's not what I do at the Coca-Cola stage. Yeah. It's the adult version of the show.
And you want to catch him before he heads back to Vegas. Thanks again for coming on, Terry. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
From a true professional to a non-true professional, here's Hrolf on Settle Up. Thanks, Terry.
The Midway food is fantastic, but unfortunately, it can get you a little bunged up. That's why Hrolf is here for you. We have the On the Throne price pack from Dukolax, full of wonderful things that you need. Come over here, check it out. We've got a On the Throne diary, so you can like measure length and girth and keep a record of that. We've got the, the actual Dukolax, world's #1 selling non-prescriptive laxative brand there. You got a water bottle in case you get dehydrated. Pink T-shirt that's coming with me, and yes, Bluetooth shower speaker in case things get a little messy. Let's see how people are doing at the Stampede.
Yeah, I just had a great big burger.
Yes?
Oh, and it was delicious. It was a buffalo burger.
Oh my gosh. You guys are just having the real mac and cheese, right?
Oh yeah.
It's delicious.
It's amazing.
I had it earlier, but I had some problems with it because it was really cheesy, right?
Yeah.
That's a huge hot dog.
Yeah, it is.
You think it's going to give you any trouble?
No, I'll finish it.
You'll finish it, but then what? Have you thought of finishing it?
No, I haven't.
No, we're just giving this prize pack away on the throne. It's got all the things to, keep everyone.
Throne.
That's right. Keep everybody regular.
I only know of one kind of throne.
No, you're speaking of the same one, and that's why we're standing here around the washroom. Well, we've got to own the throne prize pack, and we're just giving it away.
All right.
Yeah, so like it can move all this, I guarantee you. And it's just got a bunch of stuff to help, things along.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Do you think that, do you have any tips or trips other than this awesome prize pack to help, stuff?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, baked beans earlier. It did the trick for me.
So more food, I get it.
More food.
Grease the track.
Exactly.
So to speak. I personally like vibration. I just shake everything out. But you can win this On the Throne prize pack from Dukalax if you go to shouttv.com on Facebook and hashtag On the Throne. Until next time, I'm Hrolf. Okay, let's go. No, you too, ladies. No.
Doing the hair.
Phoenix, we've had some really cool guests on this show so far, but man, that Terry Stokes, I mean, if I wasn't a believer before.
It's right here. It's right. We even have the paper that you were, and again, Sheep and I over just been looking this over going.
This is my souvenir, by the way.
Okay, well, here, take that too. And he signed it.
Wow.
He signed it too. Terry Stokes, don't miss it.
Don't miss him, and he's heading back to Vegas, so make sure you check him out at the Coke stage or his adult show after the Stampede is over. Oh, what a cool guy, too.
He is, and I love the hat, the outfit, fantastic. One of the people that you will also need to see on the Coke stage is not only Terry, but there's also great musical acts. One of them is called July Talk, a cool name. They explain it in this piece here on Saddle Up. I love that.
Okay, hello. Here we are behind the Coke stage. We're hanging out with July Talk. Say hi, everybody. How we doing? Okay, good.
Song's called Summer Dress. Thank you for having me.
What does July Talk mean? What is the name? Where does that come from?
It comes from, well, it was the name of a song that is now called The Garden. It used to be called July Talk. But the idea is that it's a style of conversation that can only exist in the summer. Just because, you know, summer is romantic and crazy and chaotic, and when the fall comes, it all kind of gets swept under the table and forgotten and never spoken of again.
My guns and ammunition.
Like, who writes most of the songs, and, you know, what inspires you when you're writing, and what's that process like?
We do it all as a 5-piece, so it's the slowest democratic process you can possibly imagine. We fight over every small little change for hours on end. No, it's super fun. Everything is really collaborative with this band, and working on this new record has been slow but like really, really rewarding. And I think that we all challenge each other to the point of kind of insanity at times, but we're all just so excited to kind of be able to put something out there that we can really stand behind. We made our first record when we had played like 5 to 10 shows as a band, so we were babies and we didn't really know how being in a band worked or any of that stuff, and so working towards this one is a totally different beast, and we're just having such a blast. And I'm hoping that we can really be able to put something into the world that can kind of exist after we die.
It's exciting to be here, and yeah, I was kind of, the first time I came to Alberta was, I think our first stop was in Edmonton, where Peter's from, obviously, and the skies were a major thing that kind of blew me away. It just doesn't make any sense. You're like, how is this the same planet? I saw a henna tattoo place. Okay, somewhere over there. I was thinking, what would be the most like Calgarian Stampede-esque henna tattoo that I could get? I saw a cowboy boot with like a spur.
That might be good. Well, it depends on what angle you want to go. Like if you want to go like, you go like the tramp stamp style Stampede, like on the back. No, you don't want to do that? No. Because I'm sure you guys have heard rumors of sometimes what goes down here at the Stampede. It's a bit crazy.
Suitcase and we're to see what trouble bring. All the sheep are black, so I ain't convinced. Took a trip to the smoke, and she hasn't been back since.
And I love you guys. You guys are great. You know, it's a good sound, and I'm really happy for you that things are happening, and radio play, and lots of tours, and